Evaluate the difference quotient for the following function, 4 times x squared plus x. So the difference quotient is this limit down here, so we'll get to that point. But first they want us to evaluate just the slope effectively. So this is y2 minus y1, and then h is effectively the same thing as x2 minus x1, but we have a replaced variable. Now, the thing that we're going to do is find first f of x plus h. That's really the trickiest part. And all you have to do is just wherever you see an x, you just replace that x with x plus h. And it looks tricky at first, but once you get the hang of it, there's really nothing to it. So make sure you put parentheses around the x plus h because you're substituting in a sum of terms. So 4 times the quantity x plus h squared plus the quantity x plus h. And now, well, actually, I tell you what, they don't want us to simplify just yet. So at this point, all they're really looking for is f of x plus h, which is 4 times x plus h quantity squared plus x plus h. So that's f of x plus h. Then it's minus f of x, which is 4x squared plus x, and all divided by h. So the next step, they want us to simplify the numerator. So now we need to do a little bit of algebra. And what we can do to simplify the numerator first is to square this binomial. So I would have 4 times x squared plus 2xh plus h squared plus x plus h, and I'm getting rid of parentheses where I can. And then this negative, I'm going to go ahead and distribute and get rid of that. So this would be minus 4x squared and minus x. We're still all over h here. It's not simplified just yet. I've got a little bit more I can do. I think I will kind of separate here just a bit though. So that will give me, I can distribute this 4, and I will have 4x squared plus 8xh plus 4h squared plus x plus h minus 4x squared minus x all over h. And let's see, negative x, positive x will cancel. Negative 4x squared, positive 4x squared will cancel. So that effectively leaves me with 8xh plus 4h squared plus h all over h. And that's going to be the answer to this part right here. So that's a simplified numerator. So the next step is to divide out the h. So to divide out the h, the way you can think about this is when you have a common factor in the numerator, you can factor that common factor out and divide by the denominator. So that common factor factors out and cancels with the h in the denominator. So that leaves me with 8x plus 4h plus 1. Now, when we find this limit, we are looking for the limit as h goes to 0 of what we just found right here, 8x plus 4h, sorry about that, plus 1. And as h goes to 0, this term right here is going to go to 0. So what's left over is just 8x plus 1. And there's our final answer.